Big Brown, you know we mean business when you got a clock like that.
What's bigger? This clock behind us, this is for the YouTube fans. This clock behind us, or Bunky's glass, or Bunky's cup.
It's my mug for coffee. But that is a big clock.
It is a big clock.
And
in order for you to see this clock, you have to go to youtube.com/BigBrownandBurnsie.
yeah, or you can go to www.youtube.com/BigBrownBurnsie.
Either way, it'll get you to the video of us sitting here.
This coffee mug is bigger than my face.
It literally is bigger than your face. Literally.
It's not bigger than my beard.
Not metaphorically.
Look at this thing. Is this thing out of control?
Dude, you need to do something with that.
It's disgusting. It's pube status right now.
It's gross. It's not even like cool yet. I think it's gonna take like another month for it to be cool. I think it's just gross, right? You know that it's that in between phase.
Yeah. So the problem is, if I continue to grow it, work is gonna get more and more upset. I had them convinced.
And you definitely use a Mach 3 to line it because it's a hack job on the bottom. It's like all wavy and shit.
Oh, down here? Yeah. Well, the problem is because it's all over.
Yeah.
It's so thick.
Well, you gotta comb it down, and then you gotta like use scissors.
Dude, that's too much. I just use a Mach 3 just
You just hack at it.
just
like you're using a weed whacker.
I have work convinced that I'm growing this beard for charity.
Whoa.
What just happened?
I don't know. The internet's just exploded.
It just overheated the internets? My beard did it.
Hold on, let's see where we were. Alright, charity. Ready?
I kind of like that in the background, though.
Yeah, I'll stick it in there. What charity are you growing it for? It's not Octobeards yet.
It's beards for balls. I'm fighting testicular cancer one beard at a time.
One whisker at a time.
This thing is, ugh, gosh. Here's my dilemma. I don't have time to go get a haircut. I feel that if I cut this, if I shave this down, I need to get a haircut at the same time. Otherwise, this is going to be short and this is going to be out of control.
No,
this whole thing.
Just
what I got going on up here.
Just taper it up.
Dude, I'm not that talented to do that.
Dude,
I don't want to taper anything. I just want to go.
Growing and having a beard comes with a certain responsibility. And one of those,
I'm taking advantage of it, aren't I?
yeah, and
Take
one of those responsibilities is to know how to blend your beard with your regular hair, and the other one is how to shave your bottom of your beard in a straight line. Which neither one of those you can handle.
No, I'm just taking it for granted that I can grow.
I want to revoke your beard card right now.
There's a lot of Asian dudes out there that would sure kill to have a beard like this.
Oh, they would. They would.
What do you think? It is pretty disgusting.
I bet you your brother-in-law would kill for a beard like that.
He tried to grow when I was got a couple
That's
whiskers.
gross, yeah,
a couple
that's gross.
patchy whiskers.
So the today's official drinks, we have two drinks that are being enjoyed during this recording. I myself, Big Brown, I'm drinking a Ricky, which is the official drink
Ricky
of the District of Columbia. The law was passed making it the official drink. The only other state to have an official drink
is it a law?
Yeah, it's a bill. They passed the bill.
Is it a law?
It's a bill.
So if you're seen not drinking a Ricky and you're drinking something else, you're gonna go to jail. You're breaking the law.
I mean, basically.
Is it a law? The state bird, is that a law?
Yeah.
Is that passed into law?
It's basically a law. Like, if you don't acknowledge the state bird, you're gonna get arrested. Or
if you
fuck with the state bird, you'll get arrested.
Well, that's true. Don't fuck with the state bird.
So if you don't acknowledge the Ricky as the official drink of the District of Columbia, you will get arrested. That is a fact.
That's a fact, internet. Learn it, love
So
it.
that's what I'm drinking in this little kid's tumbler that Burnsie gave me.
It's for a 6-year-old. It fits you quite well.
So the Ricky consists of bourbon, a splash of lime, and a splash of soda water. But in our case, we're using Perrier because only the finest water can hit these lips.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's refreshing. It's a good summer drink.
It's great. It's almost like a mojito. And
But with bourbon.
But with bourbon. And if you want a real mojito, get with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. They got a little cigarette boat. They can take you from Miami to Cuba. Get you a mojito.
And Bunky's drink is a giant vat of coffee.
This is 8 o'clock coffee right here.
It's chock full of nuts.
It is 8 o'clock. It's delicious.
So we're a little fatigued. We're a little full.
We just ate.
We went to the gym this morning. I went to Bunky's gym this morning, and it's been a while since I've been into a Gold's, but I forgot.
So commercial.
I forgot how many shenanigans there are.
Let me explain something to you, and I want to bring this up later when we have a caller. I think he's going to call in old Jason Pegg, the power lifter. There's a couple things about commercial gyms that really grinds my gears.
It really gets you going.
First off, every dude in there is a badass.
Oh yeah.
Every 135-pound guy with spaghetti rope arms comes in there, ILS, comes walking in.
That's imaginary lat syndrome for you non-meat.
For those people that don't know the acronym for that. Comes in, goes right in front of the mirror, starts busting out some curls.
So today was funny. I was squatting today, and I was on one squat rack. This other dude came on the other squat rack.
That's me curling, by the way.
And he's like looking around. I was like, dude, because I had like my gym bag and my shoes. Like I had stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to just taking over the squat station. So this guy comes in. He's looking around like, oh, dude, let me move my stuff for you. He's like, no, dude, I left my bar pad here. Somebody stole it. So the bar pad is like a male tampon, basically. It's when your back is so weak and sensitive that it needs padding.
You have to put padding in the middle of the bar
to wrap it on your back.
So when you put it up on your traps or wherever you hold the bar for your squat, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt you. If you need a pad to squat, I can already guarantee you're not squatting right.
Well,
and
that's step one. That's the first of what he's done.
And sure enough, he starts squat. So first of all, when I squat, I do the bar a few times. I do 135. I do whatever. Just happened. Just too full.
What is happening today?
Start with there.
Do you have too many apps open?
I think I have too many apps open. Let me close some of these.
Is it the Skype?
Maybe. Let me close TweetDeck. Let me close the internets. Alright. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I start out with the bar. I do really light. I work my way up. You know, you loosen up. It doesn't matter if you're squatting 100 pounds or 600 pounds. You work your way up to it. This dude comes up, he puts his tampon on the bar. He puts like 2 plates on there, and then he does these he cranks up these quarter reps, which is basically you squat down and you're only doing a fourth of a rep. You're not doing the whole rep.
He wasn't even doing half reps.
No, not even half reps.
I watched it from across the gym, and I'm seeing this guy, and I'm thinking, is he going to tag someone else in here?
Yeah.
To finish
I literally wanted to go up to this dude and be like, yo, dude, good form, but who's going to finish the rest of your rep? Because he's just stopping, and all he was doing was breaking his hip and breaking his knees a little bit and then standing right back up.
Why don't you do a squat? I got an idea. Take the plates off, use just the bar, and do a squat.
And he was putting on ridiculous amounts of weight that he had no business putting on. He had like 315 and like 325.
Well, his girl was over doing she was doing the bike, almost like a spin class, but she was just doing it by herself. And then she came into the gym and started working out. And I think he was like trying to show off for her. Look how many plates I got on this thing.
That makes sense.
So that's number one. I mean, the second thing, and this drives me absolutely crazy, is just the chatter. the constant talking and bullshitting, and it's just about nonsense. And the problem for me is when you do that, when you walk away from a bench or from a squat rack or whatever you're on, and you leave that area, go across the gym to yuck it up with your buddies, now I'm waiting an extra 15 minutes where this set should have been done. You should have been long gone from that. And so now you're over there talking about nonsense, giggling and laughing, and I'm sitting there waiting to get in there. It drives me crazy. So let me tell you what I saw the other day. Tell me that this doesn't drive you insane. So the preacher curl area. So you sit down and you got a pad right here for to rest your elbows on.
So there's a 45-degree pad at chest level when you put your elbows on there.
Yeah. So you have isolation movement for your biceps.
Right.
Right. So you're down. You're over like this. So this little Asian dude, him and like two of his buddies, are just yucking it up, just like giggling and laughing. They're doing like curls with 5-pound dumbbells. They come down. They start doing preacher curls, and they're doing these funny curls earlier where they're just like sitting on a bench, and they weren't even doing they weren't doing forearm exercises. They were they were kneeing on the ground, and they got their elbows on the bench, and they got like 10 pounds in their thing, and they're just going like this.
Ugh.
Like this.
Obviously, it's a very...
I love having this because now it all makes sense.
I love that is such an important movement in any weight training program.
Everyone needs that.
Quarter motion reps.
So he's doing that, and they're all giggling and laughing and telling jokes, and they're all just, I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, the one dude gets down. He rolls his sleeves up over on his shoulders. And his arms are about that thick. About as thick as my finger. And he's doing preacher curls. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, his girl plops down on the preacher bench with him.
Behind him. Like two up on a bike.
Yeah. Straddling him. Yeah, like he's on a Harley.
Yeah.
And she's like rubbing him. She's like rubbing his chest. And he's like doing curls.
Oh, Jesus.
And she's like rubbing his arms.
And what are his boys doing?
They're just sitting there doing their quarter curls. And this nonsense is going on. I'm across the gym. I wanted to throw a dumbbell at them. I was getting so upset. It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't include. It doesn't. It has absolutely nothing.
That shit pisses me off too.
And there's another dude that's in there all the time. He used to play ball for Maryland. I don't know his name, but he's a big dude. He used to play football there. And he's staring there, and I'm staring over there, and I'm looking at his face, and I just want to go over there and hit them. So this is going on for like 10, 15 minutes, and she's just rubbing him. And he gets up, and she's hugging on him. At that point, I was like, you know what?
I'm surprised you restrained yourself.
I did. I didn't say anything. And I'm really considering becoming a verbal assassin, a social assassin.
Yeah.
Like Curb Your Enthusiasm. If someone would have said, dude, here, you know what? Here's $5. Go tell those dudes just to knock that shit off. I definitely would have went up and just back at him. Knock this off. Get it together.
The best part about you even saying something to that dude and his girl would be just the sheer horror on their face. Like, what, dude? What are we doing? You're acting like a fucking idiot is what you're doing.
You're acting like a bitch. And this shouldn't go on in the gym.
First of all, you shouldn't be doing any curls because you have no muscle tone. Go build up some fucking size.
So what's your take? What do you think? I mean, as a lifter, where do you rank? You got like the fitness first. You got the Bally's. LA boxing, I'm going to put in a separate category.
That's more conditioning based, right?
Huh?
That's more conditioning. It's a very specific style.
You got that Planet Fitness with the. Oh God, that's just horrible too. What's your rank?
I have no clue.
Bally's is low.
Yeah.
Bally's is basically a club.
Or like Curves. What's Curves? It's like
Curves is for women. Yeah. Curves are for women. They set you up with a diet, a whole nutritional plan. You work out.
That's all right then. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's for women. That's fine. That little bitch should be at Curves. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
I'm pretty sure her boyfriend should be at Curves too. Just learning how to eat and lift properly. Not just doing 2 hours of isolation movements on his biceps.